At the band camp, decided to share two elements. One of the elements was songwriting, so we did a number of songwriting exercises. Because it's very easy to get a writer's block, and I was sharing with them a couple of tips that I do to kind of work those creative juices. We should never leave it up to chance to write, but create a discipline of writing so that one day when inspiration does strike, we have the best technical ability to support that vision as well.
Inch conducted that lesson, and that was really very helpful. I learned how to make my songwriting skills better. She had this thing, right, where you had to walk from like here to there, and every step you take, right, let's say you repeat one line, Georgie, Porgy, Pudding Pie. So you start here, it's like Georgie, Porgy, Pudding Pie, and it gets louder and louder, and by the end of that, you're screaming in it. I'm so afraid to put myself out there because I'm like, oh no, this person's going to judge me. That one thing actually taught me, don't care, just do it.
I didn't really know what to expect going into it. Joanna, she gave a lot of good advice on how to practice things.
I think for me, the most fun parts about the workshop were, of course, the bass workshop with Hero. The other one that was that Josh Weiss. It was just very interesting to get insights, you know, how does he work with Gentle Bones.
I was blown away by his grasp of his instrument, but his voice, it was like... And to find out that, you know, he does everything. You know, he play all the instruments, he can do production, he can do this, do that. I'm like, wow, this is like something that is so inspiring and something that I can relate to. And you can see that he's so interested in band, music, song. He's not just doing it because he has to be there. He's actually there and engaging with people.
Well, the mini gigs was it's a series that I thought of, right? Because I want to get the mentees opportunities to play. They were supposed to play at different places, but I put them there. They can get an experience of the place. They can get the experience of the different types of crowd. We take over barbershop, we take over Hard Rock Cafe, and we take over Wala Wala. Is to actually give them experience. Because a lot of them didn't have experience performing outside. And what more playing to a crowd that are actually there to watch cover music, and then you're suddenly playing originals.
I think everyone that was there for the feedback sessions were very graceful with receiving criticism. I think it was very, very amazing to watch.
I'm part of Noise, so it's been amazing years.
And I would love to see what you have in a few years' time as well.
From the first time we saw them to the feedback sessions, right, a lot of them showed like they learned a lot. By the feedback sessions, right, they were actually hanging out with each other when they went on stage, even though everybody is vying for this certain amount of money, right? But they were all very supportive of each other, and it's nice to see.
I thought like funding a single first.
That timeline, that's the concurrent projects that I'll be having.
Which is essentially the digital release of the EP as well as the actual physical launch.
My idea was to have basically an oral ink toner.
If you were to start budgeting that, then maybe it might seem a little bit more in reach.
So we are constantly going to try and be better than ourselves the previous time.
Try to get a consistent sound.
Like pop, indie pop, alternative kind of project. The Pacing music video is actually the first single we're actually releasing.
I think your presentation is quite thorough in the production side. The fact that you're thinking about it is great.
I'm not so much about how much have you improved, but the fact that in this Noise Music Mentorship, we managed to create a small community of this generation of musicians that are going to go on and further their own craft. That is what Noise Music Mentorship should be about.